Hi everyone, it's Heather here at Creative Faith Art Studio, and here is my first entry in my December daily. So I kind of have a plan of what I'd like to do, and I'm going to do it just, I'm going to start at the beginning and work through. Now in my journal, or my traveler's notebook, I actually have several signatures. So I'm just going to use this one. I believe there are enough pages for me to do, if I did a spread for each day, I'll fill up 2 journals. So the other one, I'm not sure if I'm going to leave it blank or if I'm going to use it for shopping lists. In all honesty, we don't do a whole lot of shopping, so I may use it actually for the recipes that I like to make for holidays and Christmas time, and some cookie recipes and things like that, to have a journal of the things I bake. But that I will decide later. So because I like to, I'm going to leave this page blank and kind of as a cover page, and then I'm going to do my first entry right here. So what I've got here is I used a tab punch, and I would like to use this tab. I'm not sure if I just staple it with the date or what I'm going to do exactly. And then this doily, when I was working on the cover, this doily got a little bit of that gold acrylic paint on it, and I kind of like it, so I thought I could do something with that. And then I went to the thrift store a while ago, and I found a box of assorted cards, and I actually bought it. Here, let me get it for you. I bought it because I loved the cover on the box. Isn't that beautiful? And I was really actually disappointed when I opened it up and it's all assorted cards, but I looked through them and there's some really cute ones. Like that, I think, is very cute. And like that one, I think, is really pretty. Anyway, so, and there's lots of envelopes, so I'll use it, so not worried about that. But then I am going to do something with that cover someday. I just don't know what. Maybe I'll just keep it as a box and use the box, but I think it's just really pretty. Now that being said, I really love this card, and I love this cardinal and the gold, and so I was thinking about trimming it out, but then I opened it up and I really love this just on the inside. It's soft, and I thought that'd be a nice place to actually journal. So I think I'm going to cut the card apart and use it some way. So I'm going to sit down and just start playing around with things, and yeah, just sit back and relax. Hopefully it'll be entertaining. So today being the 1st of December, I didn't think I was going to have time to do this today, so I was going to film tomorrow, but I decided to go ahead, and I had some time. My husband and the boys are going to start a movie in a few minutes, so I want to try to get finished up quickly, but I do have a couple minutes to kind of work on stuff. So I was a little bummed out today. There's in a town not too far from here, there's a tree lighting, and so I was really excited to go, and actually a coworker of mine at the bakery that I work at asked me to go with her, but then she had family come in from out of town, and so that didn't work out. But I was thinking that it would be something I could take my kids to, two of my boys, and it's terrible weather. It's windy and rainy, and like when I was leaving work today, my hair actually froze blowing in one direction. It's like, yeah, not gonna stand outside for tree lighting. But so here I've got some little pieces. I'm gonna go hunt and see if I can find some paper and fabric to work with. Okay, so I found a little bit more paper. I like this paper came in a package that I had received, and so I think I'm going to use a little of this. just make kind of a little background here. Is that too long? Oh, I think that'll be fine. So, and I made the mistake of setting up my tacky glue, so now that'll take forever to get back down to where it's supposed to be. I'll get my little whatever it's called and some eyelets, because I know I want to do something. I have an idea. So yeah, so I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I am a self-proclaimed artist. I don't really specialize in any one thing because I kind of like to do a lot of different things. So I don't know if that qualifies me as an artist or a crafter, but I did go to university and I have a degree in graphic design. I love history and a lot of other things too. So I've run a graphic design company and a web development company for almost 15 years now. And a little while ago, about a year ago, I started working. Do I want it that way? No, I want it this way. I was right the first time. Part-time at a bakery in the grocery store, which is something I actually have always wanted to do. And so I saw they had a sign in the window, and I told my husband, after the fact, I said, well, I applied at the bakery, and he said, oh, good for you. So like that was it. And I found that I really love to make decorate cookies and cakes. So that has been a really fun thing for me. What do you think? Like right there? So I ended up actually taking the position and asking if they had full-time hours because they do offer benefits there. And so that's what I've been doing. It's been a really good experience. I've met some really nice people. And yeah, it's kind of another creative outlet. Although I don't have the opportunity to decorate cakes as often, but that's okay because I'm just learning, and there's someone who's there who has more experience than me. So I'm kind of the fill-in gal, but like I said, that's okay. All right, so I kind of like that. That's fine, right? I'll let that dry a little bit, and then I think I'll put some ink over that. This is one of the ones that I tea dyed, these doilies, but it's just not as grungy as I would like it to be. So I think what I'm going to do, because I really do, as much as I like that, it's really pretty, I think I'm going to keep this a lighter spread. And I'm going to make this guy a pocket. Because I have all those journaling cards that I made. And I would like to add one here. I never get these on the right way. Nope. See? Every time. I gotta do it like twice. Now, was I right the first time? Well, that's shocking. See, I always assume I'm wrong. It wasn't that time. Okay, so we'll put that right. Ooh, I don't want to cover up that stitching. Here, I'm going to trim off a little bit of this, because I kind of like that edge to show. It's one of the things I like about using my sewing machine in the pages, is that it leaves that cool decorative, I'm gonna cut a little more off, decorative edge on the pages. I think it's so neat looking. See, now I'm not gonna be able to cut a straight line, but that's okay. See, just go with it. It's all fine. All right, so that's going right there. So now I've got a little pocket here. And then what I was thinking is taking one of these guys. These are little babies. And I have to get the right do-jobby on here. There we go. Here, now we got a little thing here. I think this needs something on this side. What do you think? Got my pocket. Let's take that. I know exactly what the tag I want to use. I think it's back in this one. Here, this big guy. I think that's kind of pretty. It goes with the pine. Stick that in there. Okay, I found a little bit of ribbon. This is some ribbon I bought a long time ago, but I really like it. I've always really liked, you know, like burlap and lace together and things like that, kind of rustic and so this is one of those ribbons that I bought with some burlap ribbon. I just think it's so pretty. plaid is like one of my favorite things too. So I think, let's see, we'll just run this down. Here's where my patience has to come into play again. So do you all have any fun things that you do with your family at the holidays? We're kind of mellow people. We're laid back. We don't do a whole lot. As far as, you know, we're not really vacation people. I go visit my dad every year. And I go down and see my mom, but I don't do a lot as far as, you know, traveling or anything like that. I know a lot of people go on family vacations, and so yeah, let me know what you do. Here, I think I'm going to go ahead and write on here. Well, here, let's distress it a little bit. Where did I put my ink? I bought this, these little tins at Michael's, and then I think I got some of these distress inks, the sets at Amazon. They were like an add-on item or something. But I really only use like 4. As like, well, now I know. I'm glad I didn't buy the big ones. But I really do like this stuff. So I'll just go around some of these things and give it a little more character. I like that way better, don't you? Just looks like it was made to be there. Do a little on this guy and see some of the detail in that more. And maybe we will go around that just a smidge. Doesn't really need it. It's already got some, you know, a lot of that built into the pattern and the page, but whatever. Just give it a little something extra. When I tea dyed this paper, I was really hoping it would get a little more color around the edges. You know, that's why I did it after I cut it to size, because I thought, you know, it would, and some of it did, but that's kind of what I was hoping for. There. And I've got a nice little spot. I can journal in some of these places. I might add a journal card here, or I can journal on the back of this. Tuck some pictures in, so that's not bad. First try. So let me know what you think. Can you see it? I hope I didn't get out of frame. Yeah, let me know what you think. If you like it, or I'd love to hear from you. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.